Please use only secure connection.
And we're back. Sorry, hold on. Wait, my sound turned back on here. I had to run to the restroom. Anyways, so wow. Hello, Chris S. Good to see you. Now it's stuck in my head. Damn it, Amy. I'm sorry. Funny how he played everyone else, but the minute others have an opinion, it's an issue. I know, right? He got real scared there for a minute. He just got off his live. He got all discombobulated. I'm sorry, George. I didn't mean to discombobulate you. Lord. Like, so what is he trying to strike me for? Are you gonna try? Is it because your face is on the camera? Like, because you know that I can play your audio and frankly, I guess I just have to make your image look different. I would assume my background and the graphics I have going on would do good enough, but I guess not. I don't want to risk it. So what else? I've never played with such little kids or like baby bitches. They really can't take it once they get it. But then, you know, chicken sausage pizzas just start showing up and then they start crying. You know what I mean? Striking for telling the truth. Indeed. Striking for having evidence of you being a horrible person. Yeah. And that's not the only video people have of you, sweetheart. You are not at all. Your hands are not clean. And you are like, I just discussed this yet again with someone before I started the live for like 2 minutes. You do not threaten me, but you don't have to threaten me to violate my privacy. Okay? And calling Circle K's and calling Amazon. You didn't call Amazon, but your bestie did. Having evidence of people doing those type of things. And then now someone's running around with my insurance license, which you have to have my social security number to get. That's where it's crossing the fucking line. Okay? So, I don't know exactly what is gonna happen, where this goes, you know what I mean? But I do know that I have to contact, uh, like, the licensing board about my license number. I know that I need to contact, the Social Security department about my Social Security number, and now because I believe that people have it. Like, I've never been someone to be like, "Oh, I think people have my info," but I'm starting to think people have my info, and, like, info you don't need to have. You want people's addresses. Let me just tell you, nothing comes here in my name. So, you're not gonna find my address this time. Very best you'll find my PO box. Social security number if you have it or not. So, fuck. I'm sorry to feel a little delusional and paranoid, but I don't know. Maybe you guys need to stop making people feel that way. And again, you don't have to feel threatened of like to feel violated and for privacy to be violated. So there is a difference. And do I feel like that I can trust that your people are going to stop? Well, clearly not, because they think it's funny in your chat. So, we just have more and more evidence, like chats that still have right in front of me. Because fun fact, even if you delete this live, I haven't deleted the page and I have your entire chat. And you know what I do when I don't delete that? I wait until I have the time, keep the tab open, days even. Then I go on StreamYard, I hit record, I zoom in, and I record the fucking malicious things that have been said in your chat. So none of you people's hands are clean. You're not safe. All you wretched tafflets over there. Checkmate. And the fun thing about me is I don't give a shit, and I'm not on here very often. So, like, didn't I say this a long time ago? People used to play it against me. Like, once I'm off the internet, y'all motherfuckers might want to watch your backs. Like, you don't know where I'm at. I'm at work. But when I'm not at work, I'm not on here. Maybe get a life. Try it. Because I would hate to have to spend my off time here or focusing on here with the fucking law. Like, it's just too much. Like, you guys have gone too far. But hold on a second here. Yeah, I just want to show this really quick because you don't get off thinking that you're going to show everyone else's bullshit, dox people's whole ass houses, say people come here if you want recovery help. But then you're not going to allow your truth to be shown. We don't play that game here. Who's she? I don't know her, as Rochelle would say. The infamous phone calls.
I don't know what location she works at, man. But I don't know that I would even call there to.
I don't work there. Remember, I don't work there. Didn't get the job. You're talking about Christy Marie?
Oh, she at work, Sherry. Well.
Thank you for calling Circle K at 22nd Alvernon. Dustin speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, my name is AMZ Beloved, and I was just calling to see if you guys are working there because I applied.
I don't think we're hiring right now at this particular location. Mm-hmm. You might try 22nd Swan or 22nd Country Club.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Christy Marie, you want to come up? Are you able to come up? Christy Marie, we want to get to the bottom of this situation.
God, he just sits there a lot, doesn't he? And just clicking on his computer. How rude to the people watching you. That's so rude. Have a little, like, courtesy for your audience. I don't think they actually care too much about you. They're not there because they like you. They're there because they don't like Jules. Just like with Jen. But anyways, you get it, right? I don't know what's going on. I think now it's like...
Okay. My name is AMZ.
Oh, here we go.
YouTuber, and I go by the name Okay in Tucson, Arizona.
Fun fact, I'm pretty sure this is the one that she works at that I actually applied to. Let's go back and listen, because fun fact is then she's on the panel with him after he just called and harassed her work. He unprivated the stream so he could strike it. He is basic. This one will be gone before the strike goes through to Basan, George, Dennis.
Okay, in Tucson, Arizona.
Yes, this is Craycroft NI-10.
Okay, my name is Amzie Beloved, and I was calling because I had put in an application there for employment, and I was just calling to see why maybe I didn't get the job there.
I would not know. I do know sometimes it does take a while to get back, so.
Okay. It wouldn't be, I'm a famous YouTuber and I go by the name Amzie Beloved on YouTube if you guys want to check that out. And okay. But just keep in mind, sometimes I do say the N-word and F slurs and that kind of stuff. That wouldn't prohibit me from getting a job there, would it?
So I think we can just leave it there. I think that's good enough, right? I think that's, and then hold on. So when you're, dealing with feeling threatened, remember the sound of him laughing. Oh no, or dialing another location. This isn't going way beyond, right? This isn't going real life, right? Because it's me, it doesn't matter, right? Right? Because Amzie Beloved is evil, Amzie Beloved. It does not matter that I was trying to do better for my kids and try to get a job. Unlike half of the people on here who just beg for money. And again, no shade to anyone on here who's in this chat. I'm talking about people not in this chat. And there is a handful of creators that do work. But I was a stay-at-home mom for 7 years, and that was no easy feat. I got friends that are still doing it, like Adri, and it is the hardest fucking job to do in the world. To go and sit in a fucking office is a break. Okay, then you start, having moments where it's not a break and it's work. But I mean, it. I miss being home with my kids all the time. Don't get me wrong, but it's a nice change to have after nearly 8 years of being a stay-at-home mom. And my kids needed to go out and flap their little rings and go to real school or, in-person school. And yeah, you people you make no sense. I get that I've said horrible things in the past, but what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Yeah, and that was just one. Those were one of two, or those were two of many that he made. I don't know how many he made because I've never watched it in full. I watch a call here or there, and then I fast forward to where I hear Christy start talking, and I'm like, what a fucking snake bitch, man. I swear to God, mooch snake bitch. Ugh. But that's neither here or there. I'm not gonna go back in time and start getting I could give a fuck less about her. If I gave a fuck back then, I would have given a fuck. You know what I mean? I think that legality and that and everything involving Circle K would be more circled around her. It's the fact of the matter of him calling jobs. It's not matter which jobs he called. So the only reason I would have anything to do with Circle K, if I would take it to Circle K, it would be because of her. And honestly, the girl has a sad life. I have no reason to make it any sadder. Sad, lonely woman she is. And I don't want to hurt anyone in her family that lives with her by her losing her job. So that's why I never did anything. She could go fucking spin for all I give a fuck. I'll never be your friend again. That's how I work. Even more so if I met you in real life. So there's no back and forth in real life with me. Online, it's a little different. In real life, once you fuck me over, you're dead to me. So that's the only reason I would keep them out of it. You know what I mean? You can't be happy in life doing this every day. I've never done this every day. Even when I did do YouTube, regularly, I tried to do some content. I mean, of course, I had moments and pockets in there with just fighting with Jen back and forth, but even those were fun lives because I'd have people on panel and we'd laugh and never have I sat in a room by myself with a green screen and just talked about how horrible everyone is for 2 fucking, and even if I do, I still laugh. Like, I don't think any of these people are horrible. I think that they have become horrible because of YouTube, and I think that I wish they would understand. I wish the Georges and the Jens and the Penelopes and all the people that hate me, or at least the people that have done shit like this to me. It depends what state it said coffee, but it very well could be. And I mean, if it is, then that would make me feel better, because then I would feel less like, I don't really care if they have my insurance license. It's the means to get it. Like, if they needed, you're good. I just kind of was like, oh, I'm just gonna ignore that word. You're good. But thank you. Yeah, I figured it, and like I said, I'm not really concerned, like you said, but if they do call, that's just gonna make, you know what I mean? And it tries to affect my career. It's not gonna look good on them. You know what I mean? And then it's just gonna create a paper trail for anyone calling and trying to do that. So I wouldn't do that if I were them. Now if it's not private information, which I've now gotten I've gotten 2 yeses and 2 nos. So I've gone to another friend that I know that worked in insurance. They said it's not. And then I've checked GBT. They said that it's not. And then I checked Google and it said it is. So I don't fucking know. I'm going to go with you though right now, because you actually worked in insurance. And yeah. And then my friend that said no said, but it's state to state. So, and it depends on what it's. So it's public record, but how you can get the public record is where I'm concerned. Does that make sense? Like, jobs can get it, you know what I mean? Because they're giving your social. Employers can get it, certain entities can get it, but like, I don't think the regular schmegular person can get it. And again, I could be wrong. He said he wasn't striking you out. He unprivated the video. He just lies to lie. Honestly, I think he's like Jen, like he doesn't know. And I was just going to say something relatively decent to them, but what was I going to say? Oh, that I wish that they would admit that, like, when I've gone too low, that everyone goes too low. This behavior that him doing this was too low. And it's not something you can just be like, Jen to say that the worst thing she's ever done was block Habanero and Jeff Spicoli on the internet. I don't know, calling a bunch of people and trying to get someone hemmed up for murder ain't the worst thing. I don't know. I guess blocking fucking sock accounts is. I guess Habanero's really upset because they blocked me, Jules. I can't see them in Jen's chat now. It was like, oh, wow, that's weird. Like, whatever, man. Yeah, that's what I was told. Yep, I'm going to do that. That's the easy. And I'm also going to just talk to my bosses and let them know what's going on and then see what they think. They'll probably just say, we're not worried about it until we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Like, that's what most companies say when people start coming for your job, right? Like, most companies have legal and shit to deal with that kind of shit. So, unless I'm using my insurance license nefariously, and as I say that, I'm like, how would I do that? I'm like, I don't know. What would I do? She didn't save me 15%. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get like jokes like that. I shouldn't say though. Like, I mean, fuck. Because then it's gonna get me into like start saying things I shouldn't say. Like, well, I had, and like I hear that every day. Like, no, that's just like, yes, sir. I know it's up to 15%, not 15%. Like. Fun fact, these are just like insurance things. Like, no, you know what? I'm not gonna say things. There's just certain things that you have to do in the insurance, like with dealing with people and like some things that you don't have a choice and it's like legality reasons. And you're like, well, I just did this. And they're like, I didn't ask you to do that. See, they need people like me because I have to be professional yet. Like, well, by law, we have to XYZ because, now we know and, XYZ underwriting is going to catch it anyways, blah, 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 right? So it's not a job for the faint of heart. I will say that. Like, you have to have a bit of a chip, but also that professionalism to, like, find that good, like, mix of, like, well, the good news is you want that first or the bad news? Like, well, I did it anyways, and that's because I have to. Like, and some people will be like, I can't do that. I can't. And it's like, well, it's the law. And I'm the kind of person that likes to go by the book. So that's why I know that, like, the things that I say on the internet don't affect my job. I'm not giving away anything about any trade secrets, and I'm not using my license nefariously. Again, I don't know necessarily how I would do that, but I'm not. So it's more of how they came to the information that's concerning. Like, and if it's as simple as you said, it's going to Arizona State Insurance website, well then, by golly, I'll feel a lot more better, actually. However, it still doesn't mean that people should be running around. It's like what Jen says all the time. Isn't what Jen says? Just because it's public record, that's fine, but it's how you use it. It shouldn't be run around and dropped in fucking chats. Like, it's weird. Whoever's doing that is just, that makes me, it doesn't make me feel threatened. It makes me feel dirty. Like I need to take a shower. Like someone is way too invested in my life. And I don't know who that person is. And even if I know who they are, like, even then it's creepy. Like, that's how it makes me feel. And no one should have to feel that way. Like I said, that person could bust into my window and I just drop them. But still, no one should have to live their life like that. And George, it's funny when he's in that video, like, I'm pretty sure in real life, I'm a shy little bitch, but don't cross me. Like, I go from 0 to 50 real fucking fast. I'm sure, like, people that have met me in real life, some of them, not Christy Marie, because I know that I've popped off in front of her, but, like, not to her, but to other people, I'm sure of it. Like, but for people that I met in passing, like, in Tennessee and stuff, like, I probably didn't pop off at anyone in front of them. If anything, like, other people popped off when, like, the, like, Molly Golightly's and people were there, and I was, like, in the background, like, oh, because I was just, like, freaked out. I felt like Hank Hill hiding behind a bush. I do a good Hank Hill. Ooh. Anyways, it was better the first time. When I try to do it, it's not so good. Any hoodle, you can rewind. But, like, if you come for me or you hit that trigger, and I'm not now, we're not talking about professional things, we're talking about real life, like how George said, like, oh, she's probably the type, like, I'm quiet until I'm not. So you know who does really good fucking impressions is fucking what's her name? Hold on. What is it?
Ariana Grande, Blake Shelton.
Is this fucking Ariana Grande is fucking sick at impressions. Her fucking, what's it called? Celine Dion. It's hilarious. Why can't I find that? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I don't even know how old it is. Do you guys ever watch this shit? Hold on. Let's get to the good.
Kelly Clarkson and John Legend, they're facing off in the Wheel of Impossible karaoke. Kelly, why don't you come up here and let's see. Thank you, buddy.
I'm gonna have to speed it up a little bit.
Stanley. Oh, it's a showdown.
Hold on.
It's a showdown. Okay. Which means Ariana, right now, it's a showdown. Yeah. Oh, my. Oh, yeah. We're getting ready. You got this. You got this. Come on, buddy. All right. Good luck. All right. Here's how Mixtape Medley Showdown works. I'm going to spin the wheel, and you're going to get the title of a mixtape. Then you're going to have to go back and forth singing a medley of those songs. Let's see. Go, Ari! Let's go! Kelly Clarkson! Yes! Pop Divas! Yes! All right. That means that the band will play a medley of some all-time classic diva tracks. So follow along the lyrics as they pop up in front of you. Here we go, band, whenever you're ready.
Let's go, ladies.
Say you love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Baby, he must be here like that. And she me like that. This was all on the girl.
Hold on, we gotta slow it down. Dude, she hits that first note and it makes Jen's heart flutter.
He must be here like that. Say you love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Baby, he must be here like that. And if she mean like that, this was all on the girl. But it's all coming back to me now. So coming back. He's coming back to you, Jimmy. He's coming back to us.
Wait, I was gonna end it, but that was really good, so I'm not gonna end it. Fuck it. And I'm getting tired and I need to get some things done today and get out because I've been either in an office or my apartment. And it's already 2:30. So we're gonna end it with this, guys. I will maybe come back live later. Hopefully other people will go live, but we'll see. I know that me and the boys have a lot to do today. But we'll see. And let's have them sing us out.
He's coming back to you, Jimmy. He's coming back to us.
Back to us. Ooh.
And